Hey friends, welcome back to my Sudoku kitchen, aka my kitchen, where I solve Sudokus. You guys, this puzzle, you guys, I'm so excited. I have something in my eye. Pause. Sorry. I'm so excited. First, before that, I must apologize, dear guest, for the state of my home. Like I said before, I am moving. I normally would not have guests, but you are always welcome in my Sudoku kitchen. Today's episode, oh my god, it's gonna be a custom puzzle made by EPH. EPH is a fantastic setter that I have seen. I haven't yet solved any of his puzzles. His name is Eric. Thank you, Eric. And he sent me this because, I'm new to the solving YouTube, the plethora of solvers on YouTube. So Eric was so kind to make me a custom puzzle. And it has German whispers, which I love. And it has crop keys, which I've done quite a lot of. And I'm sure you could tell that I just love crop keys. But what I know about EPH's puzzles is that they're super simple, very few rules, quite direct. And then it's just like art. So I'm so excited. I honestly don't want to talk about anything else. Can I think of anything else to talk about? No. Oh my god. My otter mug, yay, with a warm soy milk beverage, and I'm so excited to do this puzzle. It's my first like non-tested kind of like raw puzzle, which is so fun. So open to these, by the way. So in case anyone else decides to like make or like test stuff on me, happy to be a guinea pig. Happy. But I'm sure I don't mean for experience or anything, because Eric is more than experienced. But anyways, girl, I'm revving to go. My hands are like twitching, so let's just go for it. For the rules. Okay, so normal Sudoku rules apply. Standard Sudoku rules apply. It's called You Can Call Me Martha on YouTube. So it has like YouTube and then like also You Can Call Me Martha. Okay. I breathe. There's one crappy dot. Okay. I breathe. Sorry. Okay. Normal Sudoku rules apply. So that means we have to place digits 1 to 9 each in every box, column, and row. So excited. There are German whisper lines. Love German whisper lines, especially the color. When I see a German whisper, I'm like, friend. Really. Okay. Adjacent digits along a green line must have a difference of at least 5. So you can have, if this was a 1, no, again with the colors, you guys. Again with the colors. This was a 1. This could be a 6, a 7, an 8, or a 9, etc. So they have many options, and it's the same, other way around. This was a 9. This could be 4, 3, 2, and 1. Something we do know about German whispers is that there can't be a 5 on them, right? Because if there was a 5, then it would break. You can't have this be. That's not a Sudoku. Get out of here. That's not a fucking Sudoku. Other than that, literally just difference pairs, what I would call kropki dot. Digits separated by white dot must be consecutive. This is the 1 dot. So if this was a 3, this could be a 4 or a 5. Obviously not a 5. But etc. etc. Not all possible dots are given, so there's no negative constraint. Eric, thank you so much. Eric's been commenting since my first videos. Thank you. I'm nervous. Let's go. Okay, 3, 2. Oh man. Beverage break. We take our time on this channel. We're not worried about being the fastest. It doesn't mean I'm not psyched. Okay. Wait, one more. Yeah. Get your drink. Join along with me. Test this out with me. Put your comments in the comments and tell Eric how it went. Go. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Go. Okay. So first thing, 5s. We're always going to start with the 5s, right? The only place for 5 is in these two. There's a 5 looking there. This is a 5. These are supposed to be 5s. I'm not gonna care too, because okay, 5s can only go here as well. So that's not a 5. This is a 5. Now we have 5s up here. Then we have 5s there and there. It's not gonna do much. That doesn't matter. Here's 5s. So these are 5s. So there can't be a 5 up here. So that means this is the 5 because we're gonna have an X-wing wherever this is. And this one, we ask ourselves, where's 5 gonna be in the first row? The only place for a 5 in this row is here because there's a 5 looking at this one. There's a 5. These two 5s are looking here. This is German Whispers. This is German Whispers, and there's a 5 looking up here. So this is the only place for a 5. So we can place it. I love going straight for the 5s. I do. Interesting. So it could be on this. So this could be 6, 7, but we don't know anything about it yet. This 5 is very powerful. I'm sorry. I'm like shaking with excitement. I know I shouldn't be. Okay, let's go with the 9s, 1s, 4s, and 6s. Why is that interesting? Because if this was a 6, the only thing it could be next to is a 1. Yeah, so but it's not like the other way around. So if this one can't, there can't be a 6 in the middle. That's the point. There can't be a 6 in the middle because then this will be 1 and this will be 1. Meh. She doesn't like that. No, ma'am. So that's important. That's why there's 1s and stuff here. So if this one is here, so this one can't be here, so that means there can't be a 6 here. That means there could only be a 6 here and here, because this could be a 1. And then we continue. And then I ask myself, where's 4? 4 could be, I mean, in theory, could be there. I love that there's at least 2 empty slots per thing. That's really cool. M's must be nice. M's and C's must be really nice to play with, like as in terms of the German Whisper lines. I wonder how that would be for other lines, like parody lines or stuff. What other letters? Yeah, those are my questions as someone who idolizes setters, to be honest. It's, yeah, I love, yeah. Okay, 9s are here. So what does that tell us? It means that the 4 cannot be here. So that means there's a 4 here, here, or here. Eesh. Does that do anything? Does that tell me anything? No. 9s are here. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. This one's really interesting. Sorry, maybe I'm being chaotic and not finishing the stuff down here, but this is really interesting. So this has to be a digit that has at least 3 away from each other. That has at least 3 digits that can be on the German Whispers with it. So I'm thinking, for example, 7 couldn't work because it doesn't have, it can be with 1 and 2 but not 3. So this couldn't be a 7. If it was a top digit, oh man, this 9 and this 2, you guys. Okay, so if this was a digit higher than 5, this would be, that's another thing we can do with German Whispers, by the way, is like try to discern which one is higher than 5, which one is lower than 5. If this was higher than 5, it couldn't be 7, like we said. It could be an 8. And that's it, because of this 9. That's fascinating. So if it was lower than 5, it could be a 1. Then this would be 6, 7, 8, comfortably. Then it couldn't be a 2. And I don't think it can be a 3 either. Because 3, and then that would be 8, 9, and then nothing. Wow, this is quite limited. That is so interesting. And we can't yet tell So if this was an 8, this would be a triple of 1, 2, 3, triple. And then if it was a 1, it would be a, oh no, it wouldn't be a triple. It could be 6, 7, 8, or 9. Well, let's hope it's the 8. Right? I mean, fingers crossed. Interesting. Wow, and then this one does something similar in that it also has to be friends with one of them, like with 3 of them, and then that same like order, if it's higher or lower than 5, that same type is down here, which has less constraints. It doesn't have to be anything at all. So if this was a lower than 5, so imagine if this was a 1, this could, oh no, I was gonna say this could be the 9 and this could be the 4, but look at that. Hell no. Hell no. So that's why I'm just thinking about whether or not a 4 or a 6 could be on this. So obviously a 4 can't be here, but it could be here if this was like lower, if this was higher than 5, and if this could be a 6 if this was lower than 5, and a 1. Wait a second. If this was a 1, this could be the 6, but this couldn't be a 6. Okay. No, better question. Can a 4 and a 6 be on it at the same time? I think that's what my question here is. Can a 4 and a 6 be on it at the same time? If this was a 1, that could be a 6. Then this has to be lower again. Can this be a 9? No, because of this. Because of the 9. Okay, so that's not it. But could this be, could the 4 be up here maybe? And then this would be the 9. Maybe, like, let's say that's the 4. And then this could be a 1, and then this could be a 6. Oh, okay. Am I learning anything here? I don't know. Trying stuff out. You know, whatever happens, I'm having a blast. Honestly, whatever happens, I'm going to post this video because I'm having a blast. This is my last, filmed puzzle of 2025. And so whatever happens, I'm having a blast. But okay. Either way, let's color. Ooh, I don't like that so much. Okay. So this one and those are the same lower and higher than of 5. Oh, what am I doing? Okay, yeah. Orange is more colorblind friendly. Man, does it matter? I'm not sure. Okay, I'm gonna move on from this. As fascinating as it is, I'm gonna move on from this. And I'm gonna ask myself about the same, oscillation within these. So, if this was lower, let's say this is lower. I'm just putting the 4 because that's there. Then this would be higher, right? And then lower, higher, lower, higher, lower. Okay, so it's not like this could be 4 and 6. Right? If that's a 4, then this is 1, 2, or 3. And then the 6 is here. Right. Okay. So it's an either or. Either 4. Sorry. This is an either or. These 1s and 2s looking here look mighty suspicious. Mighty suspicious. And what about this one? moving this before I confuse myself. If this was a, let's say this is another 4. Move that one too. Let's say this is another 4. Then this is higher than, lower than, higher than, lower than, higher than, lower than. Yo. That is so interesting. Okay. All right. Okay. Sorry. I will never learn. I will never learn. Okay. This is what I was gonna say. And then this could be here. Sorry, I don't know what I'm... Sorry, my notations are looking terrible. My point here is... Oh, shoot. Is that these look like this. Yes, I know. It's taking me a little time to get there, but... So this is a 4 or a 6. And then one of these has to be the other one. For sure. Oh, there we are. I knew this would... Yes. Okay. Yeah. This is a 4 or a 6, and then the other one is here. This would do the same thing. This is a 4 or a 6. These 4, 5, and 6s. Interesting. So what I was looking at, sorry. So what I was looking at before is that this is a 4, 6 pair. So neither of these can have 4, 6s. I mean, we knew that this wasn't. We knew that these weren't 4, 6s, but this now is not a 4, 6. So let's say this was low. This would have to be, it's not 3. We know that. It's at least a 2 or 1. Let's just write those down. Then this would be another one. Oh, no, never mind. No, I was gonna say this couldn't be, like, if this was an 8, this couldn't be a 7. No, it can't. Okay, so this is the same thingy. The same thingy. That's interesting. But now there's only so many of the same types. I need to come up with a name that I use consistently. What is it? Category? Type? I'm not sure. Like, one's above 5, one's below 5. You guys know what I'm talking about, but I just don't like that I'm inconsistent about how I'm calling it. So if this was lower, let's use another color scheme. Sorry. I'll just use it like this. Okay, so, and then whatever this is, I don't know that it's the same, right? Since I don't know that it's the same, I have to use different words. Okay, I'll just use green, and you know that whichever is colored. I don't know how color blindness works. I don't know who's watching. And sorry, we continue. It's fascinating. So these, right? Because whatever the 4 or 6 is, that it isn't. It's so, I'm doing this to myself. I started my own channel, and now I'm like, how do I explain my thoughts to other people? Crap. So whatever this isn't of the 4 or 6, the other one is here. So this is the type that is. So this is all the same type. Right? So this is 2 of one type. And then the rest is also all of the same type. Right? Yes. So if this was, let's just say that this is The goddamn colors. They're getting on my nerves. Okay, so let's say this is 6. So this is 7, 8, 9. Let's pretend these are the same as that one. And let's break it. So this is 6, 7, 8. 6 again? No. It's broken, right? So they have to be of different ones. So this is red. Oof. This is red, which makes this red, that red, that red. I'm gonna remove this just so that I'm like, okay, I'm looking at specifically reds only now. And now we have 3. No, 1, 2. I was gonna say we have 3 of each. No, the 5 doesn't fucking count in the in the groups that are below and above 5, not including 5. So, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is red. Everybody, meet red. This is impossible. Okay. So this is not, that's that, not that. I'm removing this. Okay. Okay. I have no idea if this is how you intended me to solve this area, but it is crazy. This is really cool. I have no idea what I'm looking at, but it is so interesting. Wow. Is this gonna do anything? Am I gonna solve anything with this? Yeah, this can still be anything. This can still be anything. Huh. Man, I'm trying to figure out if this 1 or 2 is gonna do anything here to tell me which is which. I don't think it does, because if white, or no color, if white was below 5, then this would be a 4, 3, and then this would be 1, 2, and this would be 6. If the red was below 5, this would be 4, this would be 3, and this would be 1, and this would be 2. Man. It tells me nothing. Let's see. Shoot. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-dum, bum. Ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Let's do the speed up thing. roll the roll the speed up part of me. Go. I think I'm clapping out of nervous energy, but I got it. You guys, this is so much easier. No need for this. Completely disregard this. I'm not going to throw it away because I'm not a psychopath, but completely disregard that. The whole point is that the 4s and the 6s are here, right? So if this is a 4, then one of these is a 6. Point is, the 4s and 6s are here. They're looking here. That can't be a 4 or a 6. This is the 4 or the 6. Got it. Got it. I hear you now. The same thing here. Well, not the same thing. They have to be, one of the 4 6s have to be here, and one of the 4 6s have to be there. I don't think it does the. Oh man. That's what the 5 is doing. I mean, yeah. So now that we know this 5 is here, this did the thing there, and I'm thinking, where would the other 4, 6 go on here? It could go there. But this couldn't be a 9, so then this could be a 6. If this was a 6, this could be a 6. Oh. Oh. So there's a 4, 6 here. There's a 4, 6 here. Am I to just discern, therefore, that the 4, 6 couldn't be here? Because there could be a 4, 6 here, but there could also just be, you know, over here, just chilling. No, I cannot assume that was a, because we're talking about 2 different digits here. It's not just the 1, so I can't vibes it out. Okay, keep going with the fast thing. Does this count as bifurcating? I'm not sure. But let's just ask ourselves, if 2 was here, no, if 2 was here, sorry, if 2 was red, then 2 would have to be up here, right? Then the only place for 2 would be here, right? And then, so it would have to be, this is low, this is high. So this would be red, this would be red, this would be red, and this would be red, right? These would be the reds. That doesn't work for the really odd reason. I think it might be bifurcating a little bit. But let's say, so this is the 1. Ooh, this is the 1. This would be the 4, right? And then this would be a 3. And because the 7, bear with me here. Oh, no, that's fine. No. No. No, I was going to say that the 9 would have to be here, and it can't, but it doesn't have to. This could be an 8. Okay. Never mind. Ah. One, 3, 8. Okay, so now I'm looking at, I'm not sure if I'm where the fast pace or something is. This is gonna be a lot of editing, but let's see. So I'm just gonna do some more coloring here. Yeah, I'm gonna do some more coloring. So whatever that is, it's that, and then that, and then that. Right? Okay. Oh. Okay. So there's 4 of these. Oh, it doesn't tell me jack shit. I was gonna say, if they were the same, then they have to be high because of this 2. As in, there would be no more space. They're all seeing. How do I say this? Like, if they were of the same category of below 5 or above 5. If they were the same, then they would have to be high, right? Because of this 2. Because they consist of a complete set of 1 to 4 or 6 to 9, and so this 2 would be disrupting that. So then these would be the lower ones. So this would be 1, 3, and 4 in some order. But we don't even know if they are the same. We don't know if they are the same.
When I think about this 1 being here, so we did conclude that because the 1 can't be there, this can't be a 6. But, let's say we keep the 4 sixes to just these 2 cells. If that was the case, then this would be the 6. This would be the 1. This would be the 4. That works, right? What if this is not a 6? This is a 4. Wait, this is not a 6. That is a 6. This is a 4, let's just say. And then the chances for the 1s are very little, so this will have to be 1. 4, 9, 1. That's fine. This we just can't be there. I must be missing something super small. Maybe I could think about where the 6 would go here, because it can't go here. It can only go here or here. So if that is a 5, then there's a 6 here. Is that shocking? No. Not at all. That's a 5, that's a 4, that's a 6. That's also shocking. But this can't be a 6. So if that's a 5, that's a 6. Wait, didn't I just, yeah. If this is a 4 or a 6, then 5 would be down here, and this would be 5. Isn't that right? Yeah, I mean, the rest is whisper. And there's only 1 edge here. Yeah, that's true. Doesn't say very much.
Okay. I'm gonna say one more thing, which is that, so I'm not sure if I explained this, but I just noticed that this would be a 4, 5, 6. Just looking at this row, there's only this one and this cell and that cell are the only ones that are not on German whispers, and so that's the only place for a 5. And on top of that, this is the only end point, so this is the only one that could be a. Oh, okay. So then this is for sure a 4 or a 6. Yeah, for sure. Oh my God! I stopped this beating for something else, but I'm. I just noticed it. Oh God. Okay. Hi. No, I'm back. I'm thinking again. Isn't that nice? And I'm noticing that this can't be a 6, right? Because that can't be a 1, and it can't be a 5. And in this row, look at that 1 being so powerful. Look at that 1. Look at that 1. I'm so proud of that 1. He was so small and then did such big things. Because look at that. Now this can't be a 6 because it's not that. And it can't be a 5 either. So then, oh my God. So we have let's say we finally have a digit that isn't a 5. And it does a lot. There's a lot going on now. Yo. Wait. Okay. So this is a 6. You guys, I literally was gonna stop. I literally had something else in mind, but okay. Sure. I don't mind knowing this. This is fun to know. So okay, so now we know that the reds are above. Wow, this is fun. Are above 5. Ah. Okay. No, I'm here. I hear you. I am so down. And this is a 3. So this isn't a 3. This is also not a 3. This set 3 can't be next to it. It took me ages. I was like, I gotta go. It's fine. At the end of the day, girl, Sudokus always solve themselves. They always solve themselves. You just gotta stare at it long enough. So your brain just has to be nimble enough. So this can't be a 7. This has to be an 8. This is the 7. Fab. Look at what? In 2 seconds. Suddenly it's solved. I have solved everything. Oh shit. It's fine, it's empty. I've been here long enough. It's okay. Anyways, so we did this. Easy. Guys, that was so easy. 15 minutes. Okay. Next. Oh, the thing I was noticing, by the way, I was just gonna say real quick, to how to figure out this one is that I was gonna notice that this cannot be also lower than 5, because we would then have to choose from some other empty thing, because like 1, 2s, and 3s were all looking. Now it's a lot more concrete. It would have taken me forever to try to explain this, what I saw, but now it's a lot clearer. This digit cannot be anything. If this was lower than 5, if this cluster was lower than 5, it wouldn't work out. So because this is a 4, then 1 to 3, that would be empty, nothing. So it's not white, it's red. Okay. This one we're not so sure about where the 5 or 6 go. Fascinating. Either way, so now we know this has to be the 9. Right? Because it's not a 1. Right? Because it's red. Yeah. So this is a 9. Oh, I'll never... When I'm not being videoed, I seamlessly. Seamlessly. But when I am... Oh. Look at that. Now this is a 6. There has to be a 6 here. Wow, and this is the same as this one, which is the same as that one, which is the same as that one. So now these are all red because there has to be a 6 here. Ah, fascinating. That is really no more color. No more color. I swear to God. Okay. Fascinating. Wow, look at that. And then so this is also 7 and 8s. And we know which one it is. This is so fun. The 3 cannot be next to a 7. So the 3 has to be here. That's not a 3. What else can be with a 3? Not a 6, that's for fucking sure. So that's the 1. That's the 6. That's a 2. It disambiguates the one here. It gives us that one as well. Guys, we have 2 entire boxes done. Yeah. Okay, so now here we can choose from 1, 2s, and 3s. And beautiful 2 has finally come to play. This can't be a 3 because it can't be next to a 7 at all. So this is the 3. This is the 8. Oh, there's a 3 in the... Eric! Eric! Man. Thanks, Eric. There's a 3 in the corner. I'm that big of a fan of Cracking the Cryptic. I really am. So thank you so much. Woo! Okay. What's next? Let's keep going. So these have to be 7s and 8s again. These must be the 6s and 9s, and we know which way they go. So 6s. I'm sure we can also... Yes. Yes. La 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 la. La 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 la. Man, once you have digits down, it's the easiest thing on the planet. That's what I mean, by the way. I don't know if you guys have... I've said this, but it doesn't make any sense most of the time. I say, why am I even here? Because I feel like the Sudoku just solves itself. I am but a vessel. And it's so fun. Okay. Okay, so let's see what's going to disambiguate that. Suddenly this is... You guys. Oh, I'm sad it's over. I really am. I'm sad it's over. Let's do a bunch of... Let's do a bunch of these now. So this could be 4, 7, and 9. This can be... oh, this is going to be so fun. Wait, I can place this. Did you see that? My body was like, challenge. This is a threat. Okay. I got big like a red panda. Okay, 4. 8 or 9. And then this is... Oh, yeah. This is no longer 7. Thank you. Thank you, grid. 1, 3, and... 6. Aha. Aha. We have stuff happening. Oh, don't tell me it's gonna be the 5. And you know, I knew the 5 was gonna be somewhere around there. 5, 3, and 8. That's not a 5. Can this be a 3? The only thing, I don't know. I was about to like go through all the options and explain why not, but obviously the only options here is the 5 and the 6. Love it. Yes. This crowd key. Look at that. Best friends forever. Consecutive digits. Another one. Let's see. What is left here? We require everybody. Oh, wait, I forgot. No, guys, remember we did this whole thing about the reds? Were you there? I swear. We did this. And this is above. So this has to be the 1. It does have to be the 1. So then this has to be 6, 7, 8, or 9. I'm sure oh yeah, it's a lot of red. So I'm not noticing. But there's a lot of red. So this... Okay, it can only be 9. Yeah. It can only be 9. Okay, and then here, because there does have to be another red digit somewhere, but it's obviously not going to be here because it's full. We're full. I'm just going to do here. And then basically we need 2 more red digits here. By the way, I can place this. This is a 3. Oh, and so an 8. Right? And then here we need a 2. Oh, look at that. How do you do that? How do you do that? No, 2. Sorry, I'm starstruck. I'm seriously in awe. Oof. And then there has to be 6, 7 down here. We'll see. We shall see. I'm just gonna go straight for it. This is just so much fun. So now we know that these are red. I'm not gonna keep coloring everything else red. I'm not gonna. So this is 6, 7, 8, and 9. These can't be 9s. There's also 6s looking everywhere. So these can't be 6s. And then there's a 7 here. So this is an 8. Now this is a 7 because it's not a 9 or a 6. And then this is a 6 or a 9, which is fabulous. Let's fix some of these up. Oh, wait, this 8. Hell yeah. Oh, sorry. Hell yeah. This 3, this 3, this 1. Oh yeah. Let's go. These are no longer 8. Where does 8 go? She goes there. Love you, bestie. Ooh. La 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 la. Ah. Hey there. This is so fun, you guys. Okay. Okay. What's happening here? Nope, not that. Look at that. So this can be 4, 6, 7, 9, but it can't have. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, it's a naked single. I love naked singles. Yay! Wow, I should get like an anime credit song, the beginning song, and it's like that'd be so fun. You can call me Martha. Okay, and then what's left? We need a 2, 3, 4, and 9. Oh, so this was it did itself like casually. So this is 2, 5. This is 2, 7. You don't freak out. Oh, that's what's gonna do it. No, I'm not gonna do it. Okay, I know it's been there. I know that's it. Okay. I see all these pairs and I start freaking out. I'm like, oh, but I don't need to freak out because of this. But I'm gonna leave it so that it's super satisfying at the end. Nobody say anything. Everybody calm down. Everybody calm down. 4, 6. Oh, no, or that. Now, boo. I was really excited. Oh, yeah. Never mind. I was gonna leave it all to the end and then like be super. Fine. 7, 1, 2. This is another 2. What do we have here? We need a 3. Here we need a 7. This needs a 1. You guys, okay. Yes, it took me that long. Martha, I'm the first one to say I take my time and then I judge myself for taking so long. No, it's fine. Solve counter 1. That was me. Guys, thanks, Eric. I feel so blessed. I feel so grateful. That was so much fun. And it had my thingy and stuff. And, okay. Let's get into this. So, I could have noticed this. a little earlier. I think that was the straw to break the camel's back for sure. It was this 4, 5, 6 triple. I also took my time in realizing this of the 4 of the 6, which was wonderful. But once I had that detail, and I realized that detail, it just creates the whole scaffolding. And then it just went, and it built itself. So I was ready to dismiss the whole coloring thing I did, but that wasn't so bad. It ended up being quite useful. Like, as in I didn't have to think about things twice. So it's good that I didn't take it down. But this was fun. Man, all these details. The 3s. Wow. And these had so many of my favorite elements. I feel so seen. This had some of my favorite elements. Wow, this is one of the best Christmas presents. Really. Not a lot of my friends know much about various Sudoku. None of my friends. And so it's really cool to have, to start building networks and friends that we can do this with. So, yeah. Tell me if you guys do this too. Please do, because then you'd be number 2 and 3 and 4 maybe of people who solve this puzzle as well. So, because it's unique. Happy holidays. Any holiday that you might celebrate. As a Christmas celebrator, Merry Christmas. Happy Gregorian New Year. And take it easy, you guys, and see you in 2026. Thanks 1,000 times, Eric, and thanks everyone else who comments and likes and has subscribed this year. I'm very thankful for you all, and let me know what beverages you drink, and have a good day. Bye bye.